Hi, everybody. It's the big ugly Christian outlaw here. I'm finding me a dumb hat before I take over the Henson Creek house prayer. Figure, give somebody a little bit of reminiscing about ugly hats and dumb hats. Like your testimony, Titus. You know, you had excuses. You had men that taught you how to do horses up until your affair with Stephanie Kane. Your parents taught you how to be ignorant with children and be comfortable with nudity to abuse children. Another excuse. And then you and Stephanie were needing the money to help her pay for her divorce and the murder of her husband instead of building houses and having affairs to marry her and try to take the Kane kids away from that man. And you see, in all your testimonies, you don't pay no consequences anywhere. And whenever it comes to questions and details about the consequences, you all of a sudden can't remember. Or you go around in circles and them word fits because you've not yet paid no consequences. But now that you and Stephanie and your Morris family have filed fraudulent strikes against YouTube channels with video permission and verbal permission, you've found yourself in the federal fraud area. So give that house of prayer to God like you claim to do, even though you collected money to build two others that you did not build, but you kept the money. So this time, you will either show that you were true and that you were building it for God, or you were building it for greed in your affairs, because God didn't call a man having sex with horses for 17 years. God didn't call a man abusing children. God didn't call a man having an affair with a woman and then lying to collect money and frauding Christians out of money. And they don't fraudulently copy strike YouTube channels, because now you and YouTube owe me a lot of money. So either give it to God or I will take it. See, I've done got a hat. I'm ready for my congregation now. I promise you, my testimony will have consequences. I pay them, just like you're going to pay yours now. So you can tell people that God has forgiven you, but even you don't believe it. You're trying to convince yourself. Or you would pay the consequences instead of hiding from them. You can't hide no more. Your lies have found you out, son. What's done in the dark has been brought into the light. Henson Creek House Prayer is mine. Thank you.